Oh man, don't give up, man. It don't matter. Like a lot of times you're gonna see like it's gonna be hard. You can be like, man, this ain't getting me nowhere. Like, man, I don't want to do this. Or, I don't feel like posting this today. This ain't bringing me no money. You're gonna have a lot of negative thoughts, but if you just keep doing it, even when you think nobody ain't watching, people watching. So you just gotta keep doing it. Like you never know what's gonna get you, even though you don't feel like it. You know, if you think it ain't getting you nowhere, or this ain't giving me no money. You gotta never give up. Like never. I don't care what age you are. 5, 10, 15, 100. Just you gotta keep going. Like, never give up.
Hey,
what's going on? How you feeling?
How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm glad you're having me on here, man. I appreciate it.
Man, thank you for coming on. And you go by Hughie?
Yeah, I go by Hughie. Hughie G, actually.
Hughie G.
Hughie G, yeah.
I think it's amazing that you founded this network, Made Solid TV.
Yes, that's correct.
So I have a bunch of questions for you. I hope you're ready. I love picking people's brain. I love
Let's
learning,
get it.
How people their origins and how they have created a brand for themselves. So first things first, Made Solid. What made you come up with that name?
The name?
Yeah.
The name Made Solid TV, basically, I was actually doing music at first, and I felt like everything I was going through that year, I just felt like I made solid. Like I endured everything that that came my way that year. And I was like, man, I'm making it through this. Like I'm made solid, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So after that, it stuck with me, like made solid.
I definitely like that. And so, what was the background like towards creating this network? Like, what made you start? And what is the network? Like, how would you describe it?
Okay. Actually, the network, I started it like a year ago, really. Actually, like I said, at first I was heavy into music, and I ended up getting into film. Mm-hmm. And once I got into the film, I thought to myself, like, I always watch like Shade Room and a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. And I said, man, like, what if I brought something that is different? Like, it's not all just drama. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I made a network? I interview different people and create a network where it's not always just drama. It's not, everything just talking about superstars, how they downfall. Mm-hmm. So I want to create a network that highlight what people are doing in the community.
So a positive type of a network. That's right.
And I put some funny, keep people entertained, put some funny stuff in there too. People love that.
Hey, yeah, because when I was researching your page, I saw a lot of funny things on there. I was like, okay,
yeah.
Goes along with his brand, being like putting that humor in there. So.
Yeah, because man, you never know what to change somebody today, something they see, or creating content. You never know what to just make somebody laugh, or as long as it's positive, I feel like it fits the brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How long have you been doing this?
I want to say a good solid year, actually.
A year.
Yeah. Like I say, I started film 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. So, but I say a friend of mine, he kind of gave me the idea and was like, I think that you should start interviewing people and create your own network instead of trying to be on other people's network. Like, create your own network. Like he said, I feel like you'll do good in it. Like,
I feel like it's awesome that you're pushing almost 4,000 followers on your Instagram, and you've only been doing this for a year.
Yeah.
So that speaks a lot, about what you're doing. So congratulations on that. And as far as content goes, I always wondered, like, people who are into film or creating content, like, what are your go-tos? Because it's easy. For me, I feel like people can pull from what's trending, the trending topic on Twitter. But what is your format? What do you put into your, I guess, content? What makes the recipe for yours?
Recipe? That's a good question. What's up, East Line? Appreciate you joining. Creating content, really, it's all about, like, knowing your followers or knowing your demographic.
Mm-hmm.
So when you create that content, you gotta know what sits with people. Like it's trial and error. Like when I first started, I posted all different things, and
Mm-hmm.
once you know what the people like, then it's kind of like you know what to post, what works and what don't work. And I try to do 3 to 5 posts a day, but I know that's always the goal. But I always do 3, but the goal in my head, I always want to do like 3 to 5 posts a day.
That makes sense. Keeping it consistent.
Keep it consistent. Yeah. That's always the goal. I mean, I don't always make it, but 3 is like the minimum I want to do. But
Right. I see that because I was looking for some of your original content on there, but I see that you kind of mix it in with content that's already out there to kind of keep your page flowing. And
yeah,
so I think that's also a good idea too. Content makers sometimes pull from other things, especially
mm-hmm.
if you're doing blogging and things of that
Right.
nature. If you might look at a YouTube video of somebody blogging on what's going on in the world, and of course they'll put a clip up there that's something that was already out. It wasn't their original content, but they're making commentary about it. So yeah, I think that's cool. That's how you can stay engaged without always having to pump out original content. Would you agree?
No, you're right. Cause like I'm saying, sometimes people get tired of just your content. So I just felt like just having an even mixture. They appreciate my original content mixed in. You know what I'm saying? They'll
I
stay
think
engaged.
so. You know what it reminds me of? Like a lot of people, they get their name out there by putting out mixtapes because they'll go and they'll flow or they're sing over something that's already been out. So it's not like you're just putting some random in people's faces. They've already heard the tune before or the background music. So it makes them more comfortable to tune into what's going on. So yeah, that makes sense. So let's talk about any fun facts about your brand. Do you have anything like from your origins where you thought, like that's a fun fact?
Fun fact. That's a good question. A fun fact. I don't know. What's a fun fact?
Nothing funny, like a funny story about like maybe an interview that you had with someone or
Yeah. Fun fact. Oh, I mean, I got a fact, and it's just not a fun fact, but shout out to my homie who passed, Game Boy Scooby. He actually was the first person I interviewed before I even started Made Solid TV. One day I just interviewed him or whatever. One day he was in the car, and I was just like, man, let me interview you, but he's one of my best friends, whatever. But he really that was like my very, very first interview, and I always look back at it like that's crazy. Like this was the interview before the brand. This part started. It's like the first interview it wasn't even created when he was alive. You know what I'm saying? Shortly after, I always look back. Yeah, I would look back like, man, this was the first interview. You know what I'm saying? So
that's special.
It's special, yeah. Long live Game Boy Scuba.
So what is the bigger picture for your network? So right now the content that you are working on is mainly interviews. Is there any content that you would like to do, maybe like skits or something like that?
Yes, definitely. Matter of fact, the person that's on live now, East Point London, we were just chopping up about like getting skits in there. You know what I'm saying? He got a funny personality, he got a following. But I think we incorporate skits into the page, I think it'll really, really make sense. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So definitely skits and getting more like interviews with like businesses, like getting individual businesses, giving them spotlights, like business of the week, or like I want to pump that more, like so. Find one business, since I'm in Atlanta right now. Find one business each week, and like this business here, we spotlight y'all for the week, like and pump that. Like, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, this is kind of
So,
what I do with Bliss Talk. I talk to people from entrepreneurs from all over the place. So
yeah, I love what you're doing.
yeah, I mean, I feel like other people can listen into people that are right around the corner from them and kind of get some insight on how they're doing with their businesses and some of their challenges along the way. Speaking of challenges, what are some of the challenges that you have saw within the year that you've created, Made Solid TV?
Challenges, basically, like I said earlier, figuring out what engages people, what I you know what I'm saying, finding my demographic, creating content, trying to make it interesting, and trying to, basically, that's the biggest challenge in trying to figure out the content, trying to figure out the flow.
Do you have anybody that's mentoring you with it, or do you have anyone that you can kind of look at their format and see where to go from here to get ideas about where to go with Made Solid?
I check out a couple bloggers. What's up, man? I check out other people's pages, you know what I'm saying, and see their format a little bit, see what works for them. And so I kind of just, even though we don't have the same content, I see what their content and how they deliver it to their people, and I'm like, okay, I need to deliver mine similar type of way, you know what I'm saying? So I do check out all the blogs, like even if it's good or bad, I just go check out what they got going on, you know. And
what's your favorite blog?
It's this guy called his name, it's the X Bits or something like that. What's his name?
X Bits.
What's his name? X Bits or something like that.
Can you type it in there? Do you know how to spell it? Like, type it out.
I gotta figure out how to spell it. What's up, Mario?
Hey. Thank y'all for joining Bliss Talk tonight. We got Made Solid TV on here. He goes by Hughie G. And we're talking about, his origins when making Made Solid, some of the challenges that he's faced. And we're talking about his bigger picture in just a moment. But
I'm gonna find it, man, so I can talk about it.
No worries. Even after Bliss Talk, send it over to me.
Yeah. I'm always in all the blogs, like what I call Harder Streets, different blogs. I just check them out, man.
Absolutely. Let's talk about you. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Thinking billions. I like that. That's what we
What's up, bro?
do.
He always thinking billions.
What about your support system? I mean, you started this thing 1 year ago, and you already getting some traction here. So, do you think your support system plays a role in that?
Oh man, most definitely, man. Shout out to Thinking Billions, man. That's one of my support systems. Shout out to East Point Lining. That's on here. Shout out to Strong, man. Solid Ears. They always give me ideas, and honestly, man, people always sending me stuff. Like, they make it easy when they send me something they know that goes with the page, and I don't have to go look for it. So, like, I really got a big support system when it comes to that. Like, I just look at my inbox and I got like videos. I'm like, man, it's easy.
Yeah. Wow.
Like, so that gives me time, you know what I'm saying, to work on original content and edit. And I don't have to look and search too hard when I'm always getting DMs and stuff, like, and it always make it easy. Like, so I got a real huge support system when it comes to that. Kevin Garrett Films in the building.
Rico says that we got some more shoes. My Air Forces are coming out soon. That's what's up. But wait, so we have to go back. So you have people sending you content in your
every day, all day long, every day. Man.
I mean, that's a blessing, okay?
Man,
like, people just sending you stuff throughout the day. Did you ask for this content, or people just kind of like?
No, they just send it. Like, even Solid Ears is on here now. He hit me with a lot of stuff. Like, he'll be like, man, I'm trying to hurry and get it to you. I know he knows what the type of stuff like that I post. So he hit me with a lot of stuff he's saying. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm on it. So, like, I really appreciate everybody who just send me stuff. Like that's really my support team. I appreciate it. Like,
having a network of people like grabbing content for you with just like, you don't even have to think about it. That's awesome.
Yeah. Really awesome. I only have to ask, and it's in there. But yeah, at the end of the day, our slogan is no negative press for clout. So, we don't really just try to just bash negative stuff just to get some buzz. Like we'll skip over that content and
Yeah,
let other people pick it up.
I like that.
Yeah, man.
Because you
So
said you started this thing because you wanted to see more positive
yeah,
um,
yeah.
representations in the media. That
Representation, man. I wanna feel good when they tune in. So no negative press for clout.
So in the beginning of our conversation, we kind of talked. You said we kind of talked about authenticity, but that's something that I really wanted to talk to you about
Right.
tonight. Because as I was saying that, I mean, I feel like people are trying to go into the streaming or network field because there's a
Uh-huh.
big hit out there now, with social media on the climb. And so I wanted to know what sets you apart. What do you think that you can bring to this industry that might be a little bit different as you grow? Made solid. I know we talked about bringing a more positive light, but is there anything you wanted to add to that?
Um, I want to say just authentic, relatable,
Mm,
just being organic. People knowing like, okay, what I'm saying, bringing out the good stuff in people, like the good contributions people do. If you can be a celebrity and you do something good, like I think that should be much rewarded as the downfalls of people.
yeah.
Bringing out, he said, got the Lakers hat.
Yeah.
bringing out the bringing out good facts people got going on. And we big on community. Like I ain't got all the way into it yet, but we real big on community and
Mm,
like doing for the community and like bringing this real authentic, organic motivation. You know what I'm saying? Inspiration, uplifting people, making people laugh. We just want to know when you tap into our brand,
yeah.
it's not you want you to feel you're gonna feel good, you're gonna learn facts,
I do
stuff like
like
that.
that. All that stuff sounds good to me. I like
Mm-hmm.
motivation. I love like listening to TED Talks, things of that nature.
Oh man,
I like anything positive. I also like entertainment where I can laugh. I love to laugh. So I think you got something there. If you can combine all of that into network, I mean, I feel like you can entertain the masses. So I wish you well on that journey, and I cannot wait to see what you come up with as you grow.
oh yeah. We got short films coming out, like
Yeah.
all that. Like
So last but not least that we're going to talk about tonight on Bliss Talk is keys and concepts. You've been on this journey for about a year. You've made headway with, your network, social media, things of that nature. What are some keys that you can pass along to someone who is on a journey, and some things that you've learned along the way that you wish you had known maybe a little bit earlier?
oh man, don't give up, man. It don't matter. Like a lot of times you're gonna see like it's gonna be hard. You can be like, man, this ain't getting me nowhere. Like, man, I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to do this. Or, I don't feel like posting this today. This ain't bringing me no money. You're gonna have a lot of negative thoughts, but if you just keep doing it, even when you think nobody ain't watching, people watching. So you just gotta keep doing it. Like you never know what's gonna get you, even though you don't feel like it. If you think it ain't getting you nowhere, or this ain't giving me no money. You gotta never give up. Like never. I don't care what age you are. 5, 10, 15, 100. Just you gotta keep going. Like, never give up.
I love it. Thank
Like,
you so much for coming on the show tonight. That last key is something that, is one of the concepts that I use too, or that I like to give to other people. But it's an ongoing thing to, really exercise that concept, like keep going, because it gets hard. And just when you think that you got over the hard part, another hard part shows up. So
yeah.
I think that is the exact reason why we have to keep that key like front of mind to keep going no matter what. So you guys, I want to thank you all for joining Bliss Talk tonight. I go by Carmen Bliss. And I host this thing called Bliss Talk every Monday and Thursdays, where I like to talk to other entrepreneurs or people grinding out in the community. And we like to have a 30-minute inspiring conversation, so people who tune in can maybe get started on their journeys, because we have people right around the corner from us that are just grinding and doing really well at what they do. And so it's nice to hear from them. If you guys would like to follow me, you can follow me at cbliss_pics. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bliss Talk Show. And you can also visit the website, blisstalkshow.life. If you guys have any questions for our guest tonight, Hughie G from Made Solid TV, please type them in there. And while you guys are typing in there, Hughie G, can you tell us how we can support you?
Oh man, you can support by tuning in to Made Solid TV. Anything that we post, man, any like, view, we appreciate everything. Any share, we appreciate it. Our original content, tuning in to our YouTube Made Solid TV, and shout out to the whole Made Solid family. Shout out to everybody who just tuning in, supporting. Rock with y'all, man, and positive vibes only, man. Just stay positive, stay motivated, and appreciate y'all for just anybody who tuning in, man. We love good vibes.
Absolutely.
What's up, Neil?
Hey. Thank you guys, the ones that just joined in. I just got finished having this dope conversation with Hughie G about his content, his background, his bigger picture, and his support system. We also talked about authenticity as well. If you guys missed the interview, it's okay, because it's going to be right here in my IGTV. So you take a look at that, because I feel like you'll be inspired by watching it. Thanks again, guys, for joining Bliss Talk tonight, and let's keep in touch, Hughie, okay?
For sure. I appreciate you having me, man. And we got to do some more things. Got to keep working. I appreciate you, man.
Absolutely. I'll be subscribing to your channel, and I'll send you mine to subscribe to. We're going to support each other.
Man, let's do it. Let's stay positive, man. Let's keep working, man.
Let's go. Bye, guys.
All right, for sure.